Alright guys, Mittens Emily1 here again. Tonight I am going to be doing a deck profile for my Gladiator Beast deck. I'm going to tell you right now that it's still missing 3 safe zones, but for now I put in stuff so it's still usable. So let's get started. Obviously you're running a 1 bestiary since it's at 1. For some reason, Konami limited it. Imagine that. It's not that broken. But it gets out Gazaris. I'll get to him later. 1 Murmillo, 2 gets way too cloggy. Because if you draw him, he's pretty much useless. With only 800 attack. Then we run 2 Prisma because we also run Stratos. So, it can take the name of any fusion material monster if you discard it from the graveyard. Good for getting out like Gazaris and stuff. Next we have 2 Darius. Because Darius, when you special summon from the deck after you contact out, he can special summon 1 from the grave. But its effects are negated. But you can still contact or whatever. Next we got 2 Equest. 2 because when he's special summoned by the effect of a Glad Beast monster, he can bring a Glad Beast from the graveyard to your hand. That's awesome. Next we run 2 Laquari just because it's an 1800 beater, but if it's special summoned from the deck by the effect of another Gladiator Beast monster, it gains 300, and that's what its original attack becomes. And you also use him to go into another fusion, which I'll get into later. And then we run 2D Prison, just for trap support. Because some of our monsters in here don't have a lot of attack, like Murmillo. 2 MSTs, just staples right now. Compulse. War Chariot. It's pretty much a solemn judgment or warning, but it stops monsters' effects going off. Good if you're facing like mermails or spellbooks with Priestess. 2 Threatening Roar. You can look at that. That's secret. Kind of pretty. These Promat sleeves don't let you see rarity too often. Threatening Roar, just another staple in case you get low on monsters on the field or whatever, because it's hard to keep monsters on the field with this deck sometimes. And then we got 3 Test Tigers. If you don't know what Test Tiger does, Test Tiger pretty much when you have a Gladiator Beast monster on the field, you can special summon it, then you contribute it off to send a Gladiator Beast monster from your side of the field to the graveyard and special summon 1. I like to use it in combination with Murmillo if I have a Murmillo on the field. And then if they have a monster, bring back Murmillo and pop a monster, or bring Bestiary and pop a spell or trap. Call the Haunted for a quick fusion. Hoplimus, good for defense when it's special summoned from the deck. Or, yeah, when it's special summoned from the deck, its original defense becomes 2400. Its card defense is 2100. So it's a good defense anyway. Then we have Pot of Avarice in case, I don't know, you get Torrential or whatever and don't draw or don't get the special summon into a quest or Darius. Stratos, just for Prisma. T-King, 1900 beater and for its effect. Starlight Road, for those decks that love to run backfield hate. Monster Born, pretty standard. Gladiator Beast Retiari. It's decent, you know. When it's special summoned by the effect of a Glad Beast, you can banish one card in your opponent's graveyard. Next, 1 Fiendish Chain, 1 Valor, 1 Heavy, 1 Defensive Tactics. I don't know if you guys know what this does either. It was never really played in the normal Gladiator Beast deck, but if you control a Gladiator Beast monster, and your opponent attacks you, it's you don't take any battle damage and your monster's not destroyed. It's pretty much a Wabaku, but then you get to tag out. So Wabaku of the deck, not really mainstream for the deck, but that's okay. And then we got Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment. Yeah, that's self-explanatory. Mirror Force, just, you know, for attacks that you may not want to go through. And then, of course, 3 Forbidden Lance, because you lance their monster, the attack still goes through, they die, you contact out. So yeah, that's the main deck. Now we're going on to the extra deck. 3 Gyzaris. We run Gyzaris because you use Bestiary and 1 other Glad Beast monster to special summon it. And when it's special summoned, you can destroy up to 2 cards on the field. Doesn't matter if they're spell or trap. So that's really nice. And then when it attacks, you can contact out and get 2 Glad Beast monsters other than Bestiary. Now we got 2 Heraclinos. This is where Laquari comes in. It requires 1 Laquari and 2 other Glad Beast monsters. I like to summon him right after I'm done using Gyzaris, because most likely by then I'd have 3 Glad Beast monsters on the field. Pretty much, Heraclinos is a Solemn Judgment, only with a spell speed 2. You ditch a card from your hand, discard a card from your hand, however you want to say it. And you can negate the activation of a spell or trap and destroy it. Next, we've got Gladiator Beast, Esadari. It just requires 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. Doesn't matter which ones. Pretty much it's a 2500 beater with 1400 defense. It does not tag out. It's just there pretty much to deter your opponents from, I guess, you know, whatever, you know. It's just a beater. Next we have a Stardust, because we do run Starlight Road. Let you get a good look at that ultimate right there. It's nice, isn't it? Shockmaster. You don't really want to Xyz in this deck, because the whole point in the deck is to constantly tag out, so you don't really want to Xyz, but against decks that you need to, you know, Shockmaster, Papal Operative, definitely Utopia being a staple, Maestroke, Leviair, in case like Bestiary or your Laquaris get banished. Leviathan, there's a few cards like Murmillo and Retiari that are level 3s. And then Tempo, just for options, and then Abyss Dweller. I don't Xyz often, but they're there just in case I need them. Alright, now the side deck. In the side deck, we run 3 Proving Grounds. I know not a lot of people run that, but you know, you add 1 level 4 lower Gladiator Beast monster to your hand in case you're like completely drawing dead. And then we run one more Threatening Roar in the side deck. Another War Chariot in case you go up against Spellbooks and Mermails. Because obviously sometimes you need more effect hate. So then we have one more Mermello. I decided this because sometimes I feel like I need another one. I don't side it in too often, but sometimes I do. Like I said earlier, it just gets too cloggy. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe. This deck is also for trade or sale, in whole or in part. I can also upgrade the rarity. Let's see. The Geysarises can become gold. The Heraclinos can become ultimate. Let's see. Lances can be super. Not really much you can do with Mirror Force. Those are highest rarity. Warning can become ultimate. That defensive tactics can become ultimate. The Valor can become ultimate. And I have all these cards, so if you guys want those too. I have Super Fiendish Chains, Ultra Monster Borns. I just wasn't worried about creating the rarity in here. But on to, like, I have Ultimate T-Kings too. Anyway, back to the, can't really upgrade that any. I also have Ultimate Test Tigers if you guys are want to buy the deck and you guys want higher rarity. I also have Secret Chariots, Secret Compulse. I just pretty much bought the deck as is. I can upgrade those to Ghost or SRL or whatever. I can also upgrade these to Super, these to Secret, as well as these to Secret, and these two. These can be Ultra, Gold, whatever. Mermello can be Secret, and Bestiary can be Super. So, please remember to like and subscribe to my videos if you like them. And comment below if you're interested in a deck. And make me an offer or send me a private message. And I'll be more than happy to entertain you guys, your guys' offers. Not, depending on how much you offer, I'm not 100% sure if I'll say yes. So, my target price on this to make would probably be like $90 to $110, just because I've got, like, and that's as is, that's not even upgrading rarity, because I do have the 3 lances in there, the 2 Ultra D prisons, and the ultimate Esadari is going for like 8, and the ulti Stardust like 30, I think. So for like 110, maybe a little bit less, you'll get the 15 card extra deck, and plus you're getting an Abyss Dweller too. So sorry for my rambling there. That's all, guys. Again, Mittens Emily here. Please like and subscribe. Mittens Emily signing out. Have a good night, guys.